I just posted on my feed about how can you select it the best oil for congestion, for coughing. And a couple weeks ago, I had Preston coughing all over the place, and he was 10 days. I was giving all kind of stuff, trying all kind of things, and that came up with the idea. Okay, what I really want in a blend, what I really looking for, is it the coffee dry, is it productive, how it is, sometimes you just putting everything inside of the, like mix, thinking like just essential oil, just like, okay, just dump everything here, salad, and it's gonna be all right. And you really have to be very intentional when you mix blend the essential oil, because otherwise you'll be putting too many oils that has this property, has that property, and sometimes you have the oils that has the same property. So why are you really putting everything? You really should try to start with one oil at a time, or maybe three oil, and see how the body is going to react it to, so that way you are not wasting any essential oils, and you are actually getting to know what is really working. So I've been more focused on in the single oils. I think we stress so much in creating different blends, and especially doTERRA already create a bunch of blends for us, brief and all the amazing oils that we have it. And, so I really like to use the single oils, and super congested, right? Yeah, it's going to be the time, especially if the kids go to school, they are going to feel like that. I'm sorry, but yes. Been keeping the babies are really they go to the babysitter, but got the babysitter no oils and all kind of stuff, but they are not so in touch with so many other kids like Preston is. So Preston's like being kind of like on and off with the cough essential oils for coughing. But if he would have to take medication, Jesus Christ, I would have to take a lot of medication. So no medications here. I've been doing really well with the natural solutions, and I'm gonna share a recipe with a syrup that I learned, made it with beets. That is super simple. You doesn't require any cooking, and it's amazing for coughing. Okay, and I know because I try on me and it works so well. So let's talk about coffee. Okay, so coffee is a very, it's like I say, you have to select it. You have to verify: is it dry? Is it productive? Like Preston, when I couple weeks ago, his coffee was dry. So as soon as I start applying the oils on him, then I see a runny nose coming out. That was a good result. That was a good thing, because now it's coming out. And then he started coughing, and then suddenly the stuff started coming out. And then I was like, yes, I did the best thing ever, because I really focus on the, in the benefit of the exactly property of the essential oil, and that really helped it to me to figure out what should I use with him. So it was really, really amazing. Just questions, guys. I'm just confused. I am in the Portuguese or I am on my on the Instagram. Kind of got confused if I am on my. Okay, I think I am not the right Instagram. That's what happened when you have too many Instagram. Okay, well. So first of all, if you don't know me, my name is Patricia da Silva. I am a certified aromatherapist and a holistic wellness coach, and I share natural solutions. I am a natural solutions provider. Yes, and it works, right? So today we're gonna talk about cough, okay? Cough. Maybe I pronounce, you might understand coughing, cough, my accent. Okay, so the few oils that I'm going to share with you is amazing for coughing, and actually is one of the oils. It's going to be 7 oils. It's got 7 oils that are actually on the brief blend. Okay, some of them, some are not, and we're gonna talk more about it. But when you know that when you mix essential oils, when you blend it in together, they don't have the same property. So sometimes you think like, oh, I'm gonna use this oil because this oil has this oil. Okay, I'm gonna use, for example, I'm going to use adaptive because I need something for I need the lavender that is unadapted, for example, and I'm gonna use uh, adaptive because adaptive has lavender. That's not the right way, because once you blend the oil in with another oil, guess what? The property change. Okay, it changes. Like the same way when you if you use, for example, we always use frankincense, copaiba under the tongue for anxious feeling and inflammation. Okay, now if you use those two oils separate, you're gonna have a better results for different things. So it's like copaiba for the nerve support, nervous system support, and frankincense to help, with your neurons. So if you use them separate, you're gonna have different results than when you combine them together. So it's very important for you to know this. Okay, very very important. So try to really be intuitive about the way, very intentional how to use your oils, and trying to use then one and then maybe add another one. Then you already felt how your body reacted to this first one, and now you're gonna try a different one. So it's just the best way. And I, as a aromatherapist, I been realizing the power of the single oils. The single oils are the best. So for another example, perfect example is like, okay, I'm gonna use elevation because elevation has melissa, and then so that it's gonna help with my immune system. It doesn't work like that. It is, you really have to pay attention that the single oil is a single for a reason. It's single for a reason. Okay, so let's go. Let's talk about the seven important oils. So the first oil, I don't have it in here. Actually, I'm gonna have to order some because I'm running out. This downstairs is eucalyptus. Okay, who loves eucalyptus? Eucalyptus is really amazing. It's actually emotional. Eucalyptus is the oil of wellness. So the person that likes to feel sick all the time. I used to be like that. Wants to be sick all the time to get attention, or is not feeling healthy. Eucalyptus is really good for that. But also eucalyptus is really amazing for cleansing. Okay, so, and it's very mild. The aroma is very mild, so it's not like the peppermint that when you breathe it is like like it's like right. It's amazing how it's very cleansing, but it makes you feel comfortable. It makes you, it's like warming. It's just like, I love eucalyptus on the bath. I like to drop a drop in the if you drop a drop in the, in your towel, like we have the shower diffusers, you can use that. Oh my god, eucalyptus is the best for congestion. Eucalyptus is the best. Okay, so it helps cleanse the microorganism of toxins of your body. In eucalyptus too, not only is gonna help cleanse your body, also helps cleanse your emotions. Okay, so it's a really good oil for that, and also dilates the blood vessels, which allow you to send more oxygen to your lungs. So it's really good for your respiratory health. So also the main compound that is found in the eucalyptus oils is cineole. I think I'm pronouncing it right. It has antimicrobial effects, so it helps to fight bacteria and fungus and viruses. Okay, so it's amazing. Okay, amazing. Eucalyptus is amazing. So the best way for you to use is like if you put on the ultrasonic diffuser, and 3 drops, 4 drops. However, if it's like an open space, if it's on a bedroom, you can actually, put it, 3 drops, I think, is enough. If you have doTERRA essential oils, of course, because it's the most potent and powerful oil in the world. And you can also make, like when you have a sinus infection, you can actually put the sinus bump. You can put the eucalyptus with some other oils, and you can just breathe the aroma. It's gonna help cleanse everything. So eucalyptus is just the bomb, bomb.com. You can make your own vapor rub too with the eucalyptus, with beeswax and all the stuff. But of course, we have the brief vapor stick, which is amazing. You don't have to do it, but if you have to create it, eucalyptus needs to be there. Okay, so it's not all eucalyptus is not all you can ingest it. So if you ever heard about the eucalyptus, it's not safe for kids, it's not safe because some people gave it for the kids to ingest it, and it's not for ingestion. Okay, it's not for internal use. The eucalyptus that you see in the On Guard blend and in the On Guard blood, which you can ingest, is because it's a small amount. I just don't know how much amounts they put it on, but I already confirmed with doTERRA. Eucalyptus use in the, if you use eucalyptus internally with a lot of, it's gonna be toxic. So did not advise you to ingest eucalyptus. Do never ingest eucalyptus, okay? So the next oil is the OG eucalyptus. Okay, so eucalyptus, everybody knows eucalyptus, peppermint, OG peppermint. So peppermint is just, come on, everybody ever smell peppermint before, right? Maybe in the tea, or however you ever try peppermint or peppermint candy, or this is just the natural way. Okay, you might have tried the synthetic way of peppermint. So peppermint is amazing for when your body's temperature is really a little high. You can put it behind your neck, down the spine. Is gonna help cool down everything. So peppermint is really amazing because for congestion. So it has menthol. Menthol has antibacterial properties, antiviral. Okay, so peppermint for the win for congestion. Only one thing: if you use the peppermint with kids, don't just put on your hand like you do to yourself and offer to the kid. I love to dilute, or if I have the touch roller, I get a touch roller, apply on my hand, and then I let the kids smell. Okay, because if you ever try peppermint, even 1 drop of the peppermint in your hand with the cold hand, you know how how it goes inside your nose. It's like a super vacuum cleaner getting everything out. It's like, and then it's super powerful. Okay, so and if you do the sinus bowl, is 1 drop is fine. And so it has menthol, which has antibacterial properties, antiviral properties, and also it's very amazing for congestion. It's gonna improve the airflow and unclog any sinuses issues you might have it. Especially when you inhale peppermint, you know that it goes all the way here and here. It's amazing, and it's such amazing oil for head tension too. So peppermint, if you have a scratched throat, you can just put a drop of peppermint or honey and take internally, or you can get some fractionated coconut oil and rub on the chest. Again, with kids, always dilute the essential oils. And one of the things that is very important for you to know about dilution is only gonna serve you the best, because dilution is safe and also is gonna hold the essential oils in a long period of time in your skin, because otherwise the essential oils are volatile, so it's gonna evaporate on the air and you're not gonna get the really benefit. So before, just put a little bit of fractionated coconut oil and rub it on the chest. Always with kids. Never put peppermint in the kid without uh, um, without a fractionated coconut oil or any carrier oil. Okay, so they I actually has a research here that shows that, talk about all the coffee medications, syrups that you can find in the store. They're very bad for you, and they don't do the work. That's the worst thing, it makes you maybe sicker and doesn't have resolve the problem. So natural solutions, guys. So you can put on the diffuser, like I mentioned. You can put on apply on the skin, and it's just gonna help. You can mix with eucalyptus, and it's just amazing for congestion. Peppermint. The next oil we're gonna talk about is the rosemary. Guys, rosemary. Oh my gosh. Girl, rosemary is not only good for the brain, but it's amazing for congestion. Okay, so congestion, and you can mix with the eucalyptus and peppermint too, and you make your own brief. But it's really good for relieve coffee and congestion. Okay, so rosemary contains cineole, like eucalyptus. So it helps reduce the frequency that you're coughing. So if you're coughing so much, you can stop coughing. You can put that on you. It's gonna help. It's full of antioxidants, and has antimicrobial properties, and it's just gonna help you boost your immune system. That's rosemary. Okay, rosemary, rosemary, rosemary. You can apply on the bottom of your feet. You can put in a diffuser, or you can, if you're gonna do it to yourself, just smell it like that. Or you also can apply on the chest with some carrier oil. Is gonna support your during the period that you're coughing or you are congested. So there is a study done on 2011 that shows the eucalyptus, peppermint, oregano, and rosemary essential oils were able to improve symptoms of the upper respiratory ailments among 26 participants in treatments for croup. Guys, I deal with croups all the time, and I posted Preston has it, and then I use those oils. Amazing. Thyme is another oil that's amazing for croup. So these oils, they use this research, they use the oils 5 times in a day for 3 days, and researchers indicated the participants report great improvement in the symptoms, including cough, sore throat, and some other congestion and other things. So amazing, right? And then the next oil we're gonna talk about is lemon. Okay, and a lot of people talk about oregano for antiviral properties, but let me tell you, the citrus oils are one of the best, especially grapefruit and tangerine. Okay, lemon is really good, but when it comes to antiviral properties, grapefruit and tangerine is actually one of the best. But today we're gonna talk lemon. I like to mix lemon with the On Guard or my honey when my I have a sore throat, my throat hurts, and it helps so much. And lemon is actually on our flume blend that we make it for immune support. And lemon is just it's gonna help you boost your immune system, and it's just gonna support your lymphatic drainer. So it's like when you are, if you're so it's gonna help you you're overcoming cough and cold, and also has antibacterial, antioxidants, anti-inflammatory properties. Okay, so if you're struggling with the season, a lemon is gonna be amazing. So another property of the lemon is to support, the benefits of the lymphatic system is that it helps you improve blood flow. So it's gonna reduce swelling and then on your lymph nodes. Sometimes when you have sore throat, all these areas is really when it's congested, and especially when you're trying to detox. It's really amazing to just drink. You can drink lemon on the water. You can put it in your tea. So it's really amazing. I love lemon for that. And you can diffuse it. I like to diffuse a lot at night with frankincense. It just helps to promote a really good night of sleep, and it's also just going to help you support your respiratory system. Okay, and it's just amazing to kill any kind of germs. I love to clean with lemon. It's so fresh and it's so amazing. So the next oil we're gonna talk about is oregano. Oregano, come on, who doesn't know? It's one of the best antibiotics properties you can find it. But oregano has thymol, and carvacrol. I don't know if you pronounce this way. Both of these two properties are amazing antibacterial, antifungal, antifungal, and some researchers have shown that the antibacterial properties of oregano can be used as alternative antibiotics as often for respiratory support. So oregano is antiviral too, so it's gonna help you support you during this season and all the crazy stuff that's going on. So it is amazing. Oregano, I will always use oregano. Oregano, just be careful. Oregano is extremely powerful, and you should never use that direct in your skin. It will burn your skin. So always dilute. You can always take in a veggie capsule, or you can dilute and apply on your feet. Okay, one of the technique that I love a lot is for you to buy the oregano touch, because of course the oregano touch is made in lab. So doTERRA has a way where they can take the portion that makes your skin sensitive, and they works amazing. I don't know what is the dilution. Is it like a million bucks question? Nobody knows. But buy the oregano touch, and then when anybody at your house is not feeling the best, you're gonna apply the oregano touch on the bottom of their feet, and you're gonna drop a straight drop of melaleuca T3 that we're gonna talk about next on your feet. This technique for 10 days, okay? 10 days, twice a day. You're gonna see a huge difference on the immune system. So if you have somebody that is always constantly not feeling the best, especially kids, most of the time is because of their gut. So if you have if your gut is not healthy, if you have fungus there, that might be the cause why you're constantly getting sick. So if you do oregano touch twice a day for 10 days, apply oregano touch, and you put a drop straight of melaleuca 3 oil, you see how your life is gonna change. See anybody start runny nose? I always do that, and it's so powerful. In 2-3 days we are out, we are done. Kick the germs and all yucky stuff to the curb. Okay, and I'm gonna make a post later about that. Okay, so oregano, amazing antiviral properties. You can take that internally. doTERRA only, please, guys, on a veggie capsule, or you always can put on the bottom of your feet. I do not advise you to drink on the water because it's extremely powerful. It might burn your mouth. Okay. So T3 is the melaleuca, and they changed the name now. It is one of the most powerful plants in the earth for immune support. It has lots of antimicrobial properties. Okay, so it's give ability to fight the bacteria. So especially with the ones in the respiratory system. So if you feeling like if you have a sore throat, you can simple open your bottle of T3 oil. You're gonna do it like this. Tastes horrible, but it's gonna help you so much. You can also do like a gargle with that, and vinegar is gonna help you relieve sore throat too. So it's invigorated too, and it's cleansing. You can clean your house with T3, and you can put it on a diffuser if somebody doesn't feel in the best, or you can combine it with the oregano, like I mentioned, lemon, frankincense, on guard, forgot maybe something, and you make the flume bomb. Okay, so the last one is frankincense. Okay, this is just gonna boost everything we talk about here. It's just gonna boost, give a double power for all these things. Because why? Because the frankincense has most all of the compound properties in essential oils. So a frankincense is the one of the best oil for immune support. Not only frankincense, but copaiba too. I didn't mention copaiba here. But copaiba is actually one of the most anti-inflammatory oils. If you have to pick, is even more has more anti-inflammatory properties than frankincense. Copaiba is so powerful. So frankincense is also amazing anti-inflammatory properties. About 12 words you can put in their mouth. 12 years old is fine, because at 12 years old, I mean, a kid's up at 6 years old, does Bordeaux recommend small amounts, like in the honey, in the water. 12 years old is like a young adult. It's totally fine, 12 years old. Sore throat, you can put like a frankincense. You can put frankincense or On Guard, lemon and honey, and it helps to soothing the the throat. So frankincense is really amazing for the respiratory system, and like I mentioned, I diffuse frankincense with lemonade. It's just give this amazing grounding benefits, and also clear the respiratory system. So it's also good for inhalation. If you put in a bowl with the sinuses bowl, and also release mucus, helps with the cough, bronchitis, and asthma. So my experience with frankincense, Preston doesn't have asthma or bronchitis, but he has croup. So past a few days, Preston, I share here on my story that Preston was having croup attack, and then I immediately grabbed my frankincense, I apply on his chest, and with a couple minutes, that boy just stopped having that attack. Like, if you have a kids that have a croup or asthma or bronchitis, they act like this. Like this. It's very scary. It happened a couple times with him. And what I did, I applied frankincense on his chest, right here on his throat, and with a couple minutes, he relaxed and he was able to breathe. And then I went over and put brief, and then don't remember, I think it was brief, and Siberian for on a humidifier, that I have a humidifier that you can put essential oils in. So frankincense, guys, is the best for your immune support, for your respiratory support, and all the things, for your skin, for anxious feelings, and for everything. So there were 7 oils. Of course, we have much more. We have On Guard, we have Brief, but I want to emphasize the single oils. Every single oil has an amazing benefit and amazing properties that we can just not ignore, and just use aromatherapy like it is just a recipe, another recipe. This is not a cooking recipe, is your body, and you need to understand how each oil can interact with your body. And if you use one oil at a time, and then add another one, and then add the third one, then you're gonna realize, whoa, this one works the best. Then I added 10 oils inside of a roller bottle, and now I don't know which one is working. So very careful with that, because you are probably with the safe dilution, it's not gonna cause you any harm, but you don't need it to waste any bunch of oils, because you just not really intentional how you using your oils. So I hope you like this. It's gonna stay here in Instagram for 24 hours, and I am sharing on my YouTube channel. If you don't have a natural solutions yet and you're curious about it, send me a DM. I will talk to you, and we'll go over your wellness priority, and we will find the best oils for you. Again, Monday at 8 p.m. On the Zoom, okay? I have a Essential Natural Solutions class, and with some frisbee if you participate and get a start. And the link is on my bio. Just go register, because it's a limit spots. And on next week, we're gonna be doing a Spanish class. Yeah, español. Quem habla español? We're gonna do a Spanish class. Me and my leader from Texas, Jay. She's here, and we're gonna do a Spanish class and help support the Latin market here. There is a lots of people that speak Spanish and need support. I also speak Portuguese, and I have a channel, Instagram account, and a really large YouTube channel where I share everything in Portuguese. So if you need any support in those languages, please reach it out for us. It will help you to support the best way. Yeah. So we'll share more about the natural solutions classes for in Spanish with you guys. And I hope you guys have an amazing Saturday. Stay safe. Don't panic. We got you. Have a good day and a good weekend. And I'll see you later. Bye bye.